Hey, 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 mamas, and welcome to Mom's Mouthing Off podcast with Christina and Diane. Join us as we talk about all things kids, marriage, and everyday adulting in a judgment-free zone. Because let's face it, this shit is hard.
And came with no instructions. So trying to keep it all together can seem near impossible. Here, we'll share our shit show stories in hopes that you find comfort in knowing you're not alone and that we all have those moments that just make you want to say, "What the fuck?"
Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Diane?
What's going on, Christina?
Ooh, you want to do a quick recap before we get started here? I feel like
Yes.
we haven't done one of those in a few weeks.
I don't think we have.
All right, I'm Christina. I have a husband named Eduardo. Son, I drew a blank for a second. Big Logan, who is 8, and Aria, my girl, who is 6.
And I am Diane, and I have a husband, Tim, and 2 lovely, gorgeous children that never talk back to me and are just angels all the time. Little Logan, who's 6, and Liam, who is 8.
Awesome.
So, Christina, what's been going on? How was your week?
My week wasn't too bad. I had a pretty boring-ish week. Not too much happening.
Hey,
Had a
boring
busier-
nowadays is a good
this
thing.
Is true.
Yeah.
So, over the weekend got a little crazier. Saturday, we tackled the project of cleaning the garage.
Ugh.
Have you seen that thing lately? It was like there was like one walkway. It was from the outside to the door to get to the inside.
Ours is turning into that at the moment.
Yeah, it was just a complete pigsty, and there was just everything.
You got a ton of sawdust in there.
Oh my God, it took forever to clean all of the sawdust.
Did you wear goggles while you did that?
I did not, no, but I was covered in sawdust by the end of the time. Yeah, it was ridiculous. But, you know, after you're done, like, taking hours cleaning something, and it looks like so much better. We could have had like a dance party in there. It was like looks so big. It just feels like so much better once you like de-junkify, or however I guess you want to say it.
So how many times did you find yourself just stopping and staring? That's what I do when I do a big project like that. I'll just sit back and be like,
It took me a while to jump in. I was like, he's like, because he was going to do it. And then he's like, can you come out and, you know, help me do this? Like,
he didn't realize how big of a deal he got himself into.
So I got out there and I was just looking at it. It was like when it's like, it's just so much that you just don't know where to start. Mm-hmm. So I just took a seat and then I was just like spinning in the chair. He's like, he was getting so annoyed at me too. So I was just like spinning, and I would like, because the chair went in a circle, and everywhere he would go, I would just spin my chair and stare at him. He's like, are you going to help, or are you going to sit there and text all day?
Yeah, you're managing. What's the word?
Said, that's what I said exactly. That's
yeah.
I said, I am supervising.
Yes.
Okay. But we rallied, we got it done, and feel so much better. So now we can actually get back to woodworking that we took a bit of a hiatus from.
Nice. You're going to do it again?
Yeah. We're just super overwhelmed. I mean, it was good. We had like a ton of orders, but
yeah,
it was just massively crazy.
So you just stopped taking orders at one point? Is that what happened?
We did all the orders that we had, and we just stopped taking new orders because I just needed a breather, and I kind of just had to check out from like all creative things, and I guess that's how I'm now driving for a freaking Uber, because I just dialed out of everything else. So I was like, I just can't. This is easy. I'm just gonna sit in this car.
Didn't have to create anything.
I don't have to deal with anything, but I'm actually kind of excited to dig back into it. So
good.
We'll see how it goes.
Nice.
But yeah. So that was Saturday. And then we actually went to the Mexican restaurant again, which
look
Diane
at you
was laughing at me, because every time we would go, like if we were going out to dinner together, she'd be like, "Oh, you guys want to get Mexican?" I hate Mexican. I don't like Mexican food. And then there was a new Mexican place that opened by us, and I was like, "Come on, let's just try it." On my birthday of all days, I'm like, I don't like a Mexican, and you're going to take me there on my birthday.
Let's take you to the worst place ever.
But I ended up loving it, and then that day, I think you're like, "Oh, I want to take you out to dinner for your birthday. You want to go to the Mexican place?" I was like, "I love Mexican. Let's go to the Mexican place."
God.
now
You got a double
Mexican
whammy
place.
of it.
Yeah.
You were forced to eat it on your birthday
Twice.
twice.
Yes. So
So did you get the same thing?
oh yeah, I'm never gonna change it. Like ever.
Well, so this is what you do. This is how you venture out. You try other people's plates before they dive in. You ask for a little piece. That's how I learn I like things.
It drives Eddie crazy because once I find something on a menu, like any menu, maybe 1-2 things I'll, go back and forth with. But once I find what I like, I'm not changing it because God forbid they give me food that I don't like. I'm going to be fucking hangry and
you ain't going back.
It's not going to be cool. So I just
did you go to the same one?
Like. The new one. Mm-hmm. Yep, we went there again. So then on Sunday, we had a super busy day. Ed took Logan to this car show or something. I think it was like a night sale or whatever. They met a friend there. So they did that. And then Eddie comes home with Logan, and he's like, he was so good. He listened to everything that I said.
Wow.
He didn't ask for his iPad at all. I was like, of course, because he was with you. And he wasn't fucking with me. So, of course, he fucking listened to everything that you said.
Well, the car shows are loud, aren't they? Or what kind of... Oh, it wasn't a monster show.
I know. It wasn't a monster... It wasn't like a monster truck show. I think it was like people who have, I guess...
fancy cars.
Nicer cars than we do. That come and put them in a parking lot, which sounds super exciting.
I know what you're talking about.
Can't believe I missed that. But
darn. Maybe next year.
So then right after that, we went to my other favorite event is football. You know how much I just love football because nothing says Christina like football. So we went to one of his friend's house to watch a football game, which was, they watch football, whatever.
Yeah.
One of my friends were there. I caught up with her, so that was nice. Kids got to play with their friends. Whatever, it was fun. And then Ed's company was sponsoring a kickball event.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah.
So like all the people from the company, well, not everybody showed up, but whoever wanted to show up came, and we played kickball. And when I say we, I don't mean me, because I do not sport. So
Not even kickball? Kickball's fun.
No. I'll play beach volleyball. That's about it. That's the only sport I will participate in. But no, I don't. I showed up in my sandals and my jeans, and my friend was like, this is how you're going to play kickball? I was like, no, that's very cute. I'm not playing. Do you not know me?
So were the other people not playing, or did everyone play but you?
Just about everybody played, except for, there was a couple people. Okay. But, for the most part, everybody played, including Aria, who would not, she stood by my friend's side, like, the entire time. She had, like, her hands on her. And because she wouldn't go out and play by herself, which was fine. She went out there and she actually did it. And then my lovely grump bug of a child, Logan, who, by the way, my one job was to remember to bring his socks and sneakers. And I forgot his socks and sneakers.
No.
So luckily my friend has boys that are not too much older than him. So they had Crocs in the car. So he borrowed their Crocs.
Okay.
But he was just out there kicking dirt.
He was pouting.
Building dirt mounds, kicking the dirt around.
That sounds like my kids when they play baseball.
Bored. I don't. I'm like, and so now I'm starting in with like the whisper yell. You're embarrassing me. Stop it. Just you don't want to play that. Because now, like, I'm at this thing with all like Eddie's bosses are there, and I'm like, sure, like, and he is like, this is so boring. I'm like, shut the fuck up. I'm like, if you don't want to play, that is fine. Lower your voice. Mm-hmm. So then he ended up like just wandering off onto another field where he found I could see him.
Yeah.
He found a boy who was playing baseball. So then he went to play baseball with I'm like, so you aborted one sport for another sport, and you're actually playing it, but God forbid. So, but I get it. His thing was that he did participate, so I have to give him credit for that. He did get out there and he did try, but he's not a huge sports kid. So I think twice he like got up to, it's not bat because there's no bat, like kick the ball or whatever.
Oh, okay,
yeah. It's
gotcha.
Kickball. Yeah. So he got up twice to go, and I think the first time like he missed the ball, and the second time he got up, like he kicked the ball, but he got out and he didn't know, like he doesn't realize, and he kicked the ball.
Discouraged.
Right. So he gets very discouraged very easily. So it was like, I don't know how to play this game. I don't like it. I'm not good. So
I know another kid, Logan, that does that.
Yeah.
Mine.
So frustrating. So anyway, so he went and he was playing baseball on the other field with the other kid. So then I go over there to, you know, check on him. I mean, I could see him from where I was sitting. So as I'm walking over, the kid, I don't know, was probably his age, maybe a year or two older than him, tops.
Yeah.
So as I'm walking over, they're the only two on the field. He's like, "Is this your son?" So then in the moment, I have to make a decision whether I'm going to claim him or not. I'm thinking, like, great. What did he do?
Yeah.
What did he say? What is about to come out of your mouth? So I'm like, yeah. So he's like, oh, he's really good at hitting the ball. So I'm like, oh, yeah, he's mine. I taught him everything he knows. With all of my baseballing abilities. But like, then I'm trying to like explain to him, like, you know, like, see, like, he's saying, you know, and I didn't say it in front of the kid or whatever. When we got back in the car, I was like, did you hear what that kid said, you know, was saying about you? And he's like, yeah, he said he's good at hitting the ball, meaning he thought that the kid was saying that himself was good at hitting the ball. I was like, no, he was telling me that you are good. So then, like, he kind of, like, smirked, like, he felt, like, better. But he's like, but I just don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. He can't throw the ball because I was watching him, and he's not very, you know.
Yeah.
He's not very good at it. But it's, like, just because he gives up, like, he tries it, and then it's, like, if he can't get it in the first time or two, that's it. He's done. Like, same thing with, like, the bike. He'll, like, try it, and he didn't get it in the first time or two, so he just, and it's, like, I don't know what to do or say to get him to.
That's my Logan.
You should keep like Aria is different. Like Aria is like the kind of kid who wants to ride the bike, so she's like she just kept going and going and going until eventually she just learned how to ride the bike without the training wheels, and she just does it. Like they're just, it's so hard when they're like too different. Like it's good that they're different, but
sometimes you wish some attributes one would have of the other.
Yes, it's like how the heck do you two come from the same freaking house? I don't understand. You're both raised the same way, and you're two totally different children. So I'm like, I don't understand. So then we ended the night back at our house. We had dinner with friends, which was lovely because it is finally fall.
I know, it's nice out.
Fall weather, and we were able to sit on the back porch with the lights on.
This was Saturday or Sunday night?
Sunday night.
I was like, Sunday was really, really humid out.
Well, this was like nighttime. It was like by the time we got out there, it was like 7 o'clock. So it wasn't hot. I even actually had the fan on, and then I shut it off because it had got pretty cold. So, but yeah. But along with the lovely fall weather also comes the change of clothing, which my children do not like. It's like a fight every season, like that changes from like hot to cold and then cold to hot.
Oh yeah,
it's like a struggle. Like you cannot wear the same clothes that you've been wearing. So I'm trying to explain to Logan that on it was Saturday morning. Yeah, Saturday morning when we were out in the garage, it was freezing on Saturday morning.
It was cold out.
He's running outside with shorts and no shirt on and flip-flops. I'm like, dude, you can't, like, you're gonna get sick. You are gonna get sick. What do you not understand? Like, I can't. And then Aria, I think on Sunday when Eddie had went to the car show, I had actually cleaned the bathtub that we have in our bathroom. Mm-hmm. And the freaking bathtub is a pain in the ass because it has the jets. So I literally have to clean the bathtub like 7 or 8 times in a row. Like I have to scrub the bathtub and then I have to fill it up with the water and then I have to put the jets on.
I would never use the tub.
That's why I never use the tub.
Yeah.
So and I put the jets on and then I guess like whatever has been sitting inside of the jets, it like sprays out. So it looks like a bathtub filled with little black freaking speckles of dirt everywhere. And I'm like, okay. So then I drain the tub and
do you remember the story of you first taking a bath in there?
Yes, when I didn't know that, and I turned the thing on. I forgot that I told that story. Oh, God.
You just reminded me of that.
Yeah, so for the people who didn't hear that story, I didn't know that the bathtub needed a good 7 to 8 cleanings before I could get in it. And I filled it up. I think I got it with my wine, and I was like, oh, finally going to take a bath.
And you, like, never take a bath, right?
No, I never take a bath. And apparently this is why. And I turned the thing on, and it was like, boom, boom, boom. And like cannons of confetti. All 6 jets shoot shit out. And I don't even think I realized at first until I shut the jets off And then I think is when I realized that I was just swimming in a pool of dirt. Oh, God. But I have since learned my lesson.
Yes.
And so I gotta.
That was like when you first moved in.
Yes. So I gotta clean the tub, and then I gotta fill it up.
That's
And then I
crazy.
gotta put the jets on, and then I gotta shut the jets off, and then I gotta empty the tub, and